Hi, I'm Dr. Japie Poorta. This will be a continuation of the Dr. Japie story. After I completed my studies at the Sarepta AFM Theological College, I graduated and went to Springbok with friends, colleague, and a family that took care of me. During that time, I had to go to Kakemas from Springbok. When I arrived in Kakemas, I discovered that the regional chairperson secured a house for me, a two-roomed house. But when it came to light that I was a minister of the Apostolic Faith Mission Church, the town council took back the house and I had nowhere to go. Alighting the bus from Kakemas, the regional chairperson had to take me to another town in the Northern Cape, first to Uppington, and then I went to Postmasburg and a mine town, Finch Mine, where I conducted evangelistic services. It was during this 2 weeks of absence from Kakemas that I had ample time to think about the hardships of ministry and the pleasure and the joy of being called by God. So after the 2 weeks, I was inducted as the pastor of Kakemas at the regional conference in Uppington. I then went back to Kakemas, where I was secure accommodation with a widow where I stayed. During that time, I conducted many services and a lot of people came to the Lord. And this brought me again under the eyes of the town council. They then wrote me a letter in which I was the problem and my presence in the house of the widow could lead to her losing her residence. So I was technically evicted from Kakemas. I then left the town of Kakemas and moved over to a small town on a hillside called Lutzburg, where I had to stay in a mud house and ministered on that side because Lutzburg did not fall under the jurisdiction of the town council of Kakemas, but under the divisional council of Gordonia. So while living in Lutzburg, I could continue my ministry and even come back to Kakemas and minister to them there. During those years, we didn't have TV and we had services 7 nights a week. Every night we had services and we knew what time the church started, but we never had an idea when it would stop because everybody had to share his or her story in the form of a witness and to share about the goodness of the Lord. I then had a huge baptismal service in the river, the Orange River. And when that happened, I became a person that was not welcome in Kakemas. However, through the grace of God, I continued in Kakemas and I continued with my ministry in Kakemas. Remember, I do 2 uploads of content a week. On Monday, Ministry Monday, where I share my heart with pastors. And on Friday, the Dr. Japie story, where I share my experiences in ministry with everybody. I don't want you to miss anything. Therefore, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like my page on Facebook, and follow me on SoundCloud.